Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to update you guys. Bean is officially 5 months. So we're going to do her 5-month baby update slash my update too as well. So Bean's on the bed again. She's just chilling. We just finished breakfast, so she's kind of chill. She's ready for the boob. So yeah, but she's doing really good. She's handling her solids really good. This week she has spinach and apples, so I take her spinach and apples and I mix it with her baby cereal. I also add like some breast milk in there, probably like 1/3 cup or whatever. It's just a splash, or not even, it's probably more than a splash, but anyways, I add that in there and I mix it together, and then that's her breakfast. So she'll go ahead and eat that. She'll wait a little bit. She may want the boob to like go to sleep, and then I'll go ahead and just give her the boob, and then she goes and takes her first nap. Also, last week we got her this this jumper thing. It's by Baby Einstein. So pretty much like you sit the baby in there and then they're able to jump up and down. It has like a lot of activities around the Baby Einstein. I'm gonna try to find a picture and then I'll insert it in there, and I'll insert a video of her inside of it. But she loves it. Like at first with every toy, she's always like, what is this? Like, what's going on? What are we doing? And so it takes her like probably a few days or a few tries to get used to it, and then like she's all for it. She has no problem. So now she's into it. I put her in there like right when we wake up. I'll turn on the trolls. She loves the trolls. I know she's like kind of young to know, I guess, what she likes or what she doesn't like. I'm not sure, but she loves the trolls. She loves the colors, the singing, like she gets down. So I'll turn the trolls on, and then I'll put her in there. She, gets excited, and then I'll go downstairs and like get her breakfast ready. And then by the time I'm done with all of that, then the trolls will be off, and then we go ahead and do breakfast. So that's like our morning routine, how we do stuff. She's such a happy baby. Like, she's always been happy, like every time she wakes up, but she's just like so happy. Like, she wakes up with a smile on her face, like ready to start the day. Like, just, it's such a great feeling, like, to wake up and to see her like just so excited to start the day and just smiling and very interactive early in the morning. Like, she's great. So she's also still sleeping through the night. Like, I still haven't had any problems with her, like not like waking up in the middle of the night. Like, she's pretty good. Like, we still have the same routine. I'll feed her dinner around between 7 and 8. I'll feed her dinner, and then whatever night that is, whether it's bath night or I'll just like rub her down, she starts like winding down probably like 10:30, and then I'll just go ahead and put her in the bed, and she's down for the whole night. So she'll probably wake up for a feed at like maybe 6 or 7 in the morning, and then she'll go back to sleep, and then she'll probably sleep till like 10. So it's really it's really not that bad. Probably when she was a baby, man, like that's crucial. So the routine with that is fine. Like, and so we just been chilling, like keeping it going. Like, we do our ABCs in the morning. We do a lot of stuff in the morning to get her brain, activated and get it going and things like that. We also still go to Gymboree. We'll go like Thursdays or Tuesdays. So that's another activity for her to be able to interact with other babies, which is something that I personally want her to be able to see other babies, see other cultures, other, colors and races and things like that, so that she can be, I guess normalized to that. Like, she's not just seeing me and my family, like she's seeing other colors too and other races. So, I'm happy about that as well, because that's how I was raised as a child. So our parents made sure that we interact with other people that weren't just our family and things like that. Like, we grew up like being very cultured. So that's exactly what I want for Bean to be able to do that too. So yeah, so pretty much like her, yeah, her food situation is, she's good. She has a doctor's appointment coming up, so I'm excited to see, or excited and interested to see what the doctor's gonna say about her weight gain, how she's developing, and things like that. I personally feel like she's doing great, so I'm excited about that. So I also wanted to talk about, I was in Sprouts with my mom the other day. And so like I had carried her in there and things like that. Normally I don't do that. I'll bring like her wrap or something like that, but it was just a quick trip. So we were walking around, and so I seen this young girl. She had her baby. And so like we passed each other, we acknowledged each other, everything was fine, things like that. So I went to another part of the store and showed it she. So I happened to turn around, and like she's like right there, and she's like, oh my gosh, like I just wanted to ask you a few questions and things like that about your baby. So I was like, okay, knowing me, I'm like, girl, like what's going on? I don't like to be in situations where it's like too much going around in my surroundings, especially if I have been like, no, like that's but I didn't get a bad feeling from her, so I gladly turned around. Plus my mom was right there, so just in case we had to, you know, handle the situation, you know, it was gonna be handled. So anyways, she was talking to me because she had a baby, and her baby was 4 months and things like that. And she was asking me like, is your daughter sleeping through the night? And I was like, yeah. I was like, she's been sleeping through the night probably since she was like, I would say 3.5 to 4 months. Like she had started sleeping through the night with no problems and things like that. And it's been great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know the struggle of not sleeping, like it's crucial. So, she was saying that her son was about to be 4 months and that he wasn't sleeping through the night. And so, I was just like, okay, well, what's his routine? Like, you know what I mean? Because there's a reason why, you know what I mean? Maybe he's waking up, like maybe he needs something, maybe he's hungry, diaper change, yada, yada, eat. So she was like, well, he wakes up and he wants to feed. So she had asked me, like, was I feeding my daughter solids and things like that? And I was like, yes. I was like, her last doctor's appointment, her doctor told me that I could start trying her on solids at 4 months. But at that appointment, Beam was like 3.5 months. So probably right before she turned 4 months, I had already started making her baby food and trying it out on her to see if she was going to, you know, engage and like it and things like that. And from that point, we've been doing solids. And that has also helped to her sleeping through the night. Like solids, sis, if you haven't tried it, just try it out. Like it's no harm to trying it out on your baby to see if your baby is able to swallow the food and understand, like, you know, okay, like this is my food, and, you know, eating and no problems. So she was saying that she hadn't tried solids and that she was still feeding her baby like formula and things like that. I'm sorry if the light keeps going in and out. It's like been rainy. Rainy all week, so the sun finally came out and it's like super cloudy, so I apologize if it's going like light to dark. But anyway, she was saying that she does this formula and that's it. So I was just like, well, why don't you try him on like something small? Like, you know what I mean? I was like, of course, consult your doctor, because sis, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a mom. Like I'm a new mom, and I'm a first time mom. So this is just stuff that I've personally done my research on, and I've consulted her doctor with, so we're good. I also told her to do what she feels is best for her baby, because she was also telling me that a lot of people have been telling her, oh, you're supposed to wait till your baby's 6 months to start solids and things like that or whatever. And so I was telling her that maybe she should go ahead and talk to her son's doctor to see if, you know what I mean, she could start him early at 4 months, if that was okay. Because I know that every baby is different. But I just told her to do what's best for her baby and her situation and see where it goes from there. And I feel like that's with every mother. You should do what's ever best for your baby and not just think like, okay, well, I need to follow, you know, certain things or whatever if it's not coming from your doctor. If it's coming from like like a group or people thinking that they know what's best for your baby. Like you need to know what's best for your baby, like whether that be consulting the baby's doctor and finding out a plan that can work best for your child and then moving forward. I don't believe in people being like chastised or making mothers feel bad for not following like these different forums or different groups or things like that, or even family members that may tell you like certain stuff that may not work for your baby, and that's okay. You have to find the rhythm that works for your child and move forward. And that's that. And you don't owe anybody any explanation as to why you decided that decision for your child. So I just went ahead and just told her, like, well, maybe you should try solids. I was like, go ahead, you should consult his doctor before you try that. But sis, I try solids on Bean, and Bean loves them, and she sleeps through the night. She's full. She's content. She's always been a happy baby. So I put her happiness at like a 10. Now it's probably like 15, like five more points or whatever. So, yeah, so I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. That's all I have for Bean and her update. She's looking at me like, Mom, what's going on? But I also wanted to discuss my update and how I'm doing, as this is coming into our 5th month. Bean is almost 6 months. I cannot believe it. It's just, I don't know. With her turning 5 months, it's really kind of been hard for me. This past week has been hard for me, just with my emotions, like getting like them under control, feeling down and things like that. And it's just been a struggle for me like this week. Like, so I've been really trying to work on that and really trying to, get back into my rhythm. So, Bean turned 5 months, March 9th, and I was so anxious like the night before, because it was just like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe she's gonna be 5 months. And I know it's probably not a big deal to other people, like, oh, she just turned 5 months, like it's okay, like, but for some reason it was just like, I was so sad about it. I woke up in the middle of the night. I was sad. I was like, I went and like got her out of her bed and had her sleep with me, because it was like, I just wanted her to be close to me. I was crying. I was a mess. Like, my boyfriend was like, what is going on with you? Like, she's growing up. And even when we're talking about it, I'm still like getting a little like teary-eyed or whatever and things like that. But I don't know. It's just the fact that she's growing up. I just remember her being a baby, like bringing her home. And now it's like, you're growing up so fast. Like next month, she'll be 6 months. And in a few months, she's going to be a year old. And it's too much. So, I've been dealing with that or whatever. It's gotten better. So, you guys keep me in your prayers and things like that. But yeah, so with me, I've just been trying to find my rhythm. I feel like in the mother department, me taking care of her, making sure that she's good and in great health and she's in great moods, I feel like I'm doing a good job at that. I just feel like for me personally with myself is where the struggle starts, because it's like for me, I've been me for, 27 years. And now, I have a child. So it's not all about me anymore, which I'm totally fine with. It's just me finding my rhythm, like me figuring out like what I want to do and what direction I want to go in that best benefits me and her, whether it be like job wise or career wise or whatever the case may be. Every decision I make, it has to benefit her for the greater good and me too as well. So that's something that I'm personally working on. I'm working on like just my feelings, my moods and things like that, helping myself to get out of those moods. I'm so glad the sun is out today, because yesterday, sis, it was so rainy and so gloomy, and my mood was there. Yes? My mood was there, okay? So, and that's something that I want to get control of, because I don't want anything feeling like it has control over me. So, yeah. So I've also started a new diet. I've probably would say I've been consistent for like a week and a half. So I haven't had any like hiccups or things like that. I am doing the keto diet. I did it before like a few years ago and I had like good results. So I'm trying it again. I've had good results. I've probably been on it for, what I say, like a week and a half. Okay, so I've lost probably like 5 pounds, like legit 5 pounds was just doing keto. I've probably worked out like within that week and a half, probably like 3 times. And that's it. Like I haven't done anything else other than that. Yes. So I haven't done anything other than that. It's really been helping me like focus, and it gives me something to look forward to. So like right now, I don't even know what time it is. I've only had coffee, and that's probably why I'm like, because I haven't had breakfast yet, which I'm going to eat eventually. But the desire, or sis is ready for me to wrap this up. The desire for me to want to eat like all the time is completely gone. I did try intermittent fasting to get myself ready to go into keto. That was fine. I only had a problem when I started doing keto, and like for my dessert, I would make like the keto cheesecake and I would put like a little bit of blueberries on top. And I feel like the blueberries caused me to get hives like really bad. And I think it's because it spiked something in my body, because I went from like intermittent fasting and consistently, you know, eating within that window. Okay, hold on. Come on here. You never got your hair done or anything like that. You just be looking like young, wild, and free. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying to you? Oh, so I started eating berries and things like that, like blueberries specifically. And I just started getting hives. So I had Googled it to see like if intermittent fasting, like coming off of intermittent fasting and having blueberries like within that time period, like can you get hives from it? And actually, surprisingly, I've seen a lot of people that did. They got like hives or whatever, whether it be on their legs and things like that. Mine's were on my back, and then that was one day. And then like the next day I did it again because I wanted to see if that was the reason, and I got hives that night. So when I woke up the next morning, I had like hives all over my stomach. And why are you looking like that? Okay. I got hives like all over my stomach. They were like coming on the side of my face, like on my eyes and things like that. So I was like, okay. So I kind of like stopped intermittent fasting just so I can get a hold on my keto diet and get really like consistent with that. And then I'm gonna eventually go back. I just know for now, like I probably won't do berries or do blueberries probably, and see where it goes. I started taking Claritin too to help with that, because I don't need any problems. Like I don't need to be affected by that in any type of way. So yes, I think that's everything. I'm also going to do a keto diet. I'm waiting to hit like a certain point of weight loss before I make a video. So I really want to do a video like sharing my experience, especially like with me breastfeeding and like how it affects me, how it affects her, and things like that. So I'm gonna do a video on that. I'm also gonna make like some meals and things that I've been making like really quickly, so that I can still be in ketosis and like still, you know, get the job done for her. So yeah, I really feel like it's been helping. The intermittent fasting really helps me because it helped me really think about what I'm eating and what I'm putting into my body, versus me just grabbing something really quick because I'm trying to tend to her or things like that. So that's really it that's been going on. Yeah, next month she'll be 6 months, and I'm really thinking about, I want to do like something special for her. Like maybe, I don't know, I want to do a photo shoot because to me, I just love pictures, but I don't know if that's something that she wants to do. And yeah, so we'll figure it out. I'm excited. Her dad is coming next month, so that's great. My birthday is next month, so I'll probably have some more like videos coming out. I may do like a little vlog and things like that when he comes in and around my birthday. It's just a lot. It's a lot. These months coming up, it's a lot going on, like with my family in general, with me in general. Like it's a lot of events coming up, so I should be able to capture like a lot of that stuff, and so you guys can, you know, come along with us and see, like, you know, excuse you, sis. Excuse you. Excuse you. See, there you go, grabbing stuff. So a lot of stuff that, you know, we'll be able to capture and things like that. So I think it'd be fun for you guys to see. So yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you haven't joined the family or if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because I feel like you are watching this, so I know you want to see what's going on. So why not subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified when I drop a video. Also follow me on Instagram. Everything will be in the description bar below. And you guys have a great week. And yeah, have a great week. Have a great weekend. Don't, you know, just go easy on yourself. Love yourself. And always try to think positive, because why think negative? Just think positive. Whatever you're going through, if you're going through something, you will get past it. Girl. You see what she do? She just ghetto. If you're going through something, eventually you will get past it. There's always a light on the other side. And if no one tells you that they love you, I love you guys. You guys are very supportive, and I appreciate all the love, the comments, the likes, and the subscribes. So you guys have a nice day. Say bye, Roey. Give me this. You gonna say bye? Okay. She says bye.